Okay, welcome to day 3 of the 7-day scholarship search challenge. I hope everyone is pumped and ready to go for day 3. I hope you did day 1 and two's worksheets and that you're just bursting and just raring and ready. So let's get into day 3. Okay, so you've set your main goal. You know why you want to find all of this money in scholarship funds, and you've broken down your main goal into sub goals for semesters, months, or quarters, right? So now we're kind of like gearing more towards how do you actually search? So this is actually the final step before we actually search, before I actually show you how I conduct my scholarship search, how you can conduct your scholarship search. So what I do before doing anything, or what I've done in the past, because I use it, is create my scholarship profile or my scholarship list. And what this is, it's just a list of attributes that make me a unique student. So my name, my class standing, gender, my major, the field that I'm going into, and everything else. So you want to create your scholarship profile and have it like in a document. Your worksheet is a document that I've created, and you can just literally plug your stuff in, but you want to download it and save it and keep it so that you can use it for your future scholarship searches. So you want to list everything that makes you you. Everything. Nothing is too small, nothing is too obvious. List every single thing. So, for example, let's take Mary Chambers. So, she is a junior third year student. She is female. Her major is chemical engineering, and she is going into the STEM field. So, the reason why I put field instead of like exact profession, so her exact profession would be a chemical engineer or like a scientist, but that's kind of like limiting it, or limiting her to one thing. And you want to be as broad as possible, but still being specific, if you get what I mean. So that's why I chose STEM versus um, just student or just a working professional. So it's like STEM. She's in the STEM field, or STEM versus medicine, because STEM and medicine is kind of the same, but not really. For instance, just like how engineering and medicine would not be the same thing, but they're related. So yeah, should be going into the STEM field. Professional organizations, there would be National Society of Black Engineers, Society of Plastic Engineers. Other ones, there are many, 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 many professional organizations that exist, and I can guarantee you that there is a professional organization for your major. No matter if it's art or accounting, there is a professional organization for your career. And it's funny because below this, there is her race and ethnicity, Black/African American, right? Going back to the professional organizations, you have the Society of Black Engineers. Even though it says in Black engineers, it's just for Black people, Black students in STEM, or Black people in STEM. So look for professional organizations, because they usually have professional organizations that are accompanied with your race and ethnicity, as well as your so they usually have professional organizations that are pooled with your race and ethnicity, as well as your professional field, or your prospective professional field. So Mary Chambers, she's a budding chemical engineer. She's going into the STEM field, so she's going into the STEM field, and she's also Black or African American. So because she's Black, And because she's going into the STEM field, she can join the Society of Black Engineers. So they have professional organizations, that focus on one, two, or three of your identifiers or your descriptors. So she's Black and she's an engineer, and that's how she found the National Society of Black Engineers. So search for professional organizations for your major, because they do exist. Um, then below here we have school, state, or the state that your school is in, or the location that your school is in. Um, Mary's own is in Michigan, and that's just to kind of like pull pull you back to kind of like home. So you want to start where home is, home being where you're located. There's a lot of state scholarships, a lot of city scholarships, a lot of town scholarships. So you can kind of search based on your location as well. And then you have her hobbies and her interests. She's feminist, she's interested in social justice, and she likes playing video games. So there are lots of word scholarships out there that kind of play on your interests. So a scholarship would say, oh, we're giving this scholarship to a girl who's interested in playing video games. Mary's a girl who's interested in playing video games. Bam, she applies for the scholarship. And we really like these specific scholarship questions and prompts, because they're usually less competitive because they're so narrow and focused. So go ahead, click your worksheet, and create your scholarship profile. Remember, nothing is too small or too obvious. Go to social media, hashtag tweet about it, Instagram about it. Hashtag is the 7-Day Scholarship Search Challenge, or the 7-Day Scholarship Challenge, Chelsea's 7-Day Scholarship Search Challenge, and let me know how it's going. I will literally be retweeting, responding, reposting every hashtag. So share your experience and let me know. Do your worksheet, and I will see you in day 4.